Hello everyone, here's a quick video from our Japan trip. In this video, we shall cover the places we visited and shall also provide some information that may help you to plan a Japan trip on your own.
Since we traveled from Bangalore, we had to visit VFS Global for visa processing. You must produce a full travel itinerary as part of your application. So first, get your appointment slot and then book your flight tickets and hotels. You would get your visa stamped within 10 days, so accordingly plan your travel dates. Try for refundable or flexible flight tickets and hotel vouchers in case your visa gets rejected.
Once we reached Osaka, we faced major problem with the food. A small advice would be to check hotel breakfast menu before you book. If you have food restrictions, then make sure to properly understand what all are the food ingredients before you try any local cuisine. We relied mostly on food joints like KFC and McD, where you could order using kiosks.
We carried a good amount of yen with us and used credit card wherever possible. Language is also a problem in most of the places, and we ended up using the translator apps most of the times. Another word of advice would be to carry comfortable walking shoes since you have to walk a lot.
The path that leads to Miho Museum is beautifully decorated with cherry blossom trees. If you wish to visit the museum, then you would need to buy the tickets. Otherwise, you can enjoy that walkway for free. Next, we visited Lake Biwa Canal, which is a popular place among the tourists and a perfect place to take some nice pictures. Near Lake Biwa Canal, there is Onjoji Temple, also known as Midera. You need to purchase ticket at the gate and walk up to visit the temple. But if you can walk all the way to the top, you would get to enjoy a fantastic panoramic view.
Osaka Castle is one of the famous landmarks in Japan. If you are visiting Osaka and don't feel like doing the full museum tour, you can still enjoy the park for free. The vibe inside the park is very relaxing and the castle looks amazing from outside.
We had booked a walking tour program in Osaka for sightseeing. Our tour guide suggested to get a one-day metro pass. After visiting Osaka Castle, we went on to visit Shitennoji Temple, which is the oldest Buddhist temple in Japan. The place was very peaceful and calm.
Next stop, Umeda Sky Building. There is no admission tickets for visiting this iconic twin tower. You may purchase separate tickets only to view the open air rooftop. We skipped it since it was raining.
Now we are in Kyoto. First day we explored few areas on our own. We visited the Pokemon Center where we saw life-sized Pokemon displays including Pikachu in a kimono. If you are a Mario fan, then you can go to the Nintendo store and you can take a picture with Mario.
In Kyoto, we took a one-day conducted tour and first we went to Nijo Castle. One of the coolest features here is the Nightingale Corridor, where the wooden floors would actually chirp when you walk on them. It was designed to alert the guards of intruders. Outside the castle, you can walk around a well-maintained garden. It was a great mix of architecture, security design, and traditional Japanese landscaping.
Next was bamboo forest in Arashiyama. There are a few temples and shrines you can explore at your own pace, each with traditional architecture. Before leaving, we also stopped at Kimono Forest, an outdoor art installation with hundreds of pillars wrapped in colorful kimono fabric.
Next stop is the famous Thousand Torii Gates. The bright orange Torii Gates stretch all the way up Mount Inari, creating these long tunnel-like paths you can walk through. You don't have to hike all the way to the top to enjoy it. Even the lower paths give you a nice experience. It's one of the iconic sites in Kyoto and definitely a must visit.
Next, we visited Nara Deer Park, one of the most famous parks near Kyoto and Osaka. The park is famous for its free roaming deer, which are considered sacred and are believed to be messengers of the gods. Many tourists buy special deer crackers here, and some of the deer even bow before you, asking for food. Honestly, one of the cutest things to see. The park itself is huge and peaceful, with wide open spaces and historic temples around it.